Welcome to HDSLR 35, a free Dutch-based online film school. This is the first episode in the Avid Media Composer 101 series. In this first episode we will create new user, set up a project, work on the bin settings and structure, work on the media creation setting and create a custom keyboard layout. We start with creating a new user. You only have to do this once because the user will be stored and can be tweaked afterwards. The settings can also be stored on an USB stick and transported to other Avid Media Composer sets. This is useful for freelance editors with more than one workspace. The next step is creating a new project with the settings of your need. The projects can be stored on different locations. The first option is to store the project in your personal directory in the main root of your computer. The second option is to store the project in the shared directory in the main root of your computer. The third option is to store the project on an external hard drive outside the main root of your computer. This can be an external USB drive, a network drive or a Thunderbolt drive. This is the best setting because this makes it easy to share a project with other users. With an external drive you can even transport large projects to edit sets on other locations. Let's create a project. Enter a name for the project and pick out the right settings of the project. There are a lot of resolutions available, even up to a resolution of 16K. In this example we create a full HD project with a RGB color space, but you can take the option of your need. Now you're ready to launch your project. First start to set up the bin and folder structure you like to use. It's the best to make a clear setup so it's easy to share projects with other editors. With large projects it's important to keep a good overview. So don't just put all your files in one bin. Create folders to collect all bins in groups that are related to each other. Keep the structure clear for yourself and other users. One of the main benefits of Avid Media Composer over other NLEs is that it's easy to share projects over a network and work together with other editors on the same projects. It's an important step to set up the right media creation settings for the project. This settings will be used during the import of files, and the creation of titles etc. It's the best to use the same settings for all media. So all files have the same resolution and will be stored at the same directory. This helps to avoid mistakes. Take the resolution of your needs and store to the drive and directory you want to use. You can use your settings to all other tabs with just one click of a button. You can store the video and the audio files to different drives. This can be useful when you want to share audio files with a sound engineer. But most of the time you will store the files on the same drive. We will end this first episode with the creation of a personal keyboard layout. Customizing your keyboard will help you to speed up your workflow. This is where you can beat other editors. Work with keyboard, and stop clicking with your mouse. The first option is the button-to-button option. Just drag the command to a key on your keyboard. This is so easy. Let's make a match frame shortcut. You can make all the shortcuts you need. Find out the keys and functions you need most. The second option is the menu-to-button option. This is a kind of hidden option for new users. Press the key and go to the menu item you want to add to a button. One of the most used settings is the zoom in and zoom out function. I hope this episode was useful for you. Remind you can always hire me for freelance editing and camera jobs. Check my personal website which is shown in the link above.